Have you ever found yourself in a situation where life seemed to be piling hardship upon hardship? You might have asked yourself, why me? Why does everything seem to be going wrong? Well, amidst those turbulent times, there's a profound truth that stands out. A truth that promises a silver lining to every dark cloud. Every difficulty comes with a hidden blessing. Now, that might sound like a cliché, a platitude that lacks depth, especially when you're knee-deep in troubles. But this idea holds immense power. It's a philosophy that has the potential to shift our perspectives, giving us the strength to navigate through the roughest seas of life. This phrase is not merely a collection of words. It's a testament to the paradoxical nature of life, a reminder that our greatest strengths are often forged in the fires of adversity. When life is smooth sailing, it's easy to drift along, enjoying the sunshine without appreciating its warmth, or the calm waters without acknowledging the possibility of storms. But it is in the depths of our struggles that the true essence of this statement unfolds. Think back to a time when you encountered a significant setback. Perhaps it was the unexpected loss of a loved one, a sudden health scare, or the shattering of dreams due to circumstances beyond your control. In such moments, the weight of the world can seem to crush you. The pain is raw, the future uncertain, and hope seems like a distant flicker in the vast darkness. But as time marches on, and that's the key, as time marches on, you begin to see glimmers of understanding. The intense, all-consuming grief gradually transforms into a deep, abiding sadness. Instead of being paralyzed by the shock of the loss, you start to find ways to honor the memory of your loved one. The health crisis, instead of defining your limitations, becomes a catalyst for embracing each day with renewed vigor. And those shattered dreams, far from being a source of despair, morph into stepping stones for new aspirations. The first blessing of difficulty lies in how it shifts our perspective. When life is easy, we move through it without asking questions. We take things for granted, assuming tomorrow will look just like today. But the moment a storm enters, our view changes. A person who loses their job suddenly begins to see possibilities they ignored before. Fear gives way to creativity, and what once felt like an ending becomes a new beginning. Think of a child learning to ride a bicycle. At first, every fall feels like disaster. Tears flow, frustration builds, and quitting seems easier than trying again. Yet, it is in those very falls that the child learns balance, learns persistence, and learns to trust the process. The pain of falling reframes the way they see the bicycle, not as a toy that betrayed them, but as a challenge that must be mastered. Our difficulties do the same. They tilt our vision, forcing us to see life from an angle we never considered. And in that new perspective lies the hidden blessing. Struggles don't just change how we see the world. They also change who we are. They forge strength that comfort never could. No one builds resilience by living a perfectly smooth life. It is the breaking, the pushing, the enduring that makes us strong. Just like muscles grow by being stretched and torn, our character grows through trials. A runner doesn't gain endurance by jogging short, easy distances. They gain it by pushing through exhaustion, by refusing to stop when every fiber of their body screams to give up. Life's hardships train us the same way. Losing something precious, battling financial hardships, facing illness, these experiences hurt, but they toughen us. They develop patience, discipline, and grit. And later, when greater challenges arrive, we find that we are not as fragile as we once were. The difficulty we resented becomes the training ground that prepared us for the future. Beyond strength, every hardship carries a lesson if we are willing to learn it. Failures humble us, teaching us that effort must be guided by wisdom. Disappointments show us that timing is as important as ambition. Loss reminds us that nothing lasts forever, making us cherish life more deeply. Even sickness brings with it an awareness of balance, urging us to take care of what we once neglected. These lessons rarely come through success. Success makes us comfortable, but difficulties sharpen us, shaping us into wiser, more thoughtful human beings. A person who failed an exam learns strategy. A person who was turned away from a job later learns humility and persistence. A person who faced heartbreak learns compassion and depth. The pain of the lesson is real, but the blessing of wisdom that follows is priceless. Sometimes, difficulties are not just lessons, but redirections. We think we know the path we are meant to take, and when that path is blocked, we feel betrayed. Yet in truth, what looks like rejection is often protection. The student who is denied admission to their dream school discovers an entirely different journey, filled with mentors, friends, and opportunities that shape their destiny. The person who is turned away from a job later finds a career that lights up their passion. Even in relationships, endings often feel like devastation, but they create space for better, healthier connections. Closed doors are painful, but they are not always cruel. More often, they are the universe's way of guiding us toward where we truly belong. And while these truths are difficult to see in the moment, hindsight reveals them with clarity. Time has a way of exposing blessings we once overlooked. We begin to see that the darkest nights often gave rise to the brightest dawns. What once felt like punishment now looks like preparation, and we can finally whisper a quiet thank you to the very moments we once cursed. But perhaps the greatest blessing hidden in every difficulty lies in the development of faith and hope. Without them, struggles feel like meaningless suffering. With them, struggles transform into purposeful journeys. Faith is what holds us steady when storms rage, like an anchor keeping a ship from drifting into chaos. Hope is the light that shines from a distant lighthouse, reminding us that the shore is closer than we think. People who endure unimaginable trials are carried not only by their strength, but by their belief that something better awaits. Faith whispers that pain is not permanent. Hope insists that tomorrow can still be brighter than today. These anchors do not erase the storm, but they give us the courage to endure it, and endurance is often the bridge to hidden blessings. When we weave these truths together, we begin to understand the deeper meaning behind our difficulties. They are not simply roadblocks designed to break us. They are the chisels shaping our character, the teachers sharpening our wisdom, the redirections guiding us to better paths, and the anchors grounding our faith and hope. Every hardship contains something we need, something we might not want in the moment, but something essential for our growth. We cannot always see it while standing in the storm, but if we hold on, keep walking, and trust the process, the blessings will reveal themselves. So the next time life knocks you down, when you feel overwhelmed, or when despair tries to convince you that it's over, remember this: every difficulty comes with a hidden blessing. And if you dare to look beyond the pain, you will find that the very thing you thought would destroy you may be the very thing that saves you. And if this message touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe to Motiversity of Success for more powerful stories and speeches that will strengthen your spirit and remind you of the hidden blessings within life's struggles. Your subscription will ensure that you never miss a new upload. So click that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get notified. Together, let's navigate through life's ups and downs, finding strength and wisdom in every step. Thank you for watching and for being a part of this incredible community. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, please consider subscribing to stay updated on our latest videos. Your support means everything to us and helps us continue delivering inspiring content.